Hello students, in last class we taught up to numerical problems based on coagulation value. In last class we taught up to numerical problems based on coagulation value. Next, continuation to that last class. In today's class we will discuss about protective action of lyophilic soles are colloids. Soles are nothing but colloids. Protective action of lyophilic soles. We know that a basic point, lyophilic soles are more stable. Lyophilic soles are more stable. Whereas from beginning onwards we are studying lyophilic soles are more stable, whereas lyophilic soles are less stable. Due to less stability, they readily undergo coagulation. In last class also we taught, due to less stability, they readily undergo coagulation. They readily undergo coagulation by the addition of electrolytes. Whenever to the lyophilic sole, if you are adding an electrolyte, it readily undergo coagulation. For understanding purpose, I am considering one gold sole. Metal soles are lyophilic soles. All metal soles are lyophilic soles. All metal soles are lyophilic soles. All metal soles are lyophilic soles, like gold sole, silver sole, copper sole. All these are lyophilic soles. Now, to this gold sole, it is the gold sole, lyophilic sole. Gold sole, lyophilic sole. If you are adding an electrolyte, it readily undergo coagulation. Coagulation means that gold sole is settled down. It readily undergo coagulation. Now, we have to prevent this coagulation of gold sole by the addition of electrolyte. That prevention of coagulation we have to study under the heading of protective action of lyophilic soles. We have to study under the heading of protective action of lyophilic soles. Now, what is meant by protective action of lyophilic sole means? For understanding purpose, I am drawing one diagram, small diagram. Now, initially I am taking one lyophilic sole, like a gold sole. It is the lyophilic sole. To this lyophilic sole, if you are adding a lyophilic sole, before addition of electrolyte, again I am repeating, initially we are taking a one lyophilic sole. Lyophilic soles are readily undergo coagulation by the addition of electrolyte. Now, before addition of electrolyte, to this lyophilic sole, if you are adding a lyophilic sole, then what happens? That lyophilic sole particles forms a layer on the surface of lyophilic sole. So lyophilic sole particles forms a layer. So this lyophilic sole forms a layer on the surface of lyophilic sole. So a layer is formed. Now, if you are adding an electrolyte, the added electrolyte not directly contact with lyophilic sole. Why? It is covered by lyophilic sole. Whenever it is not directly attacks the lyophilic sole, no coagulation taking place. Whenever electrolyte directly contact with lyophilic sole, then only coagulation taking place. Here electrolyte not contact with leophobic soil, hence here coagulation is prevented. Here coagulation is prevented. Why coagulation is prevented? That leophobic soil is covered by leophilic soil. This phenomenon is known as protective action of leophilic soils. Protective action of leophilic soils means leophilic soils protects the leophobic soils from coagulation by the addition of electrolytes. Protective action of leophilic soils means leophilic soils protects leophobic soils from the coagulation by the addition of electrolytes. So leophilic soils protects leophobic soils from coagulation by the addition of electrolytes due to formation of layer on the surface of leophobic soil. This phenomenon is known as protection of or protective action of leophilic soil. So in this phenomenon, the added leophilic soil is known as protective colloid. The added leophilic soil is known as protective colloid because it is protecting. Protective colloid or protecting colloid, both are same. Protecting colloid. The added one is known as the leophilic soil has a capacity to protect. That's why it is known as protective colloid or protecting colloid. The leophobic soil is known as protected colloid. It is protected from what? Coagulation. It is protected colloid. This names also you should remember. Leophilic is known as protective colloid or protecting colloid. Leophobic is known as protected colloid. Hence, a final point you should remember: leophilic soils act as a protecting colloids or protective colloids. Different leophilic soils are having different protecting power. Different leophilic soils are having different protective power. Their protective power is expressed in terms of gold number. The protecting power of different leophilic soils. The protecting power of different leophilic soils can be compared in terms of. So first of all, you should remember that leophilic soils are protecting colloids. So different leophilic soils are having different protecting powers. Their protecting power is compared, which is more protecting capacity, which is less protecting capacity. That is compared in terms of gold number. Short form GN. That which is introduced by that gold number, which is introduced. That gold number was introduced by scientist Zsigmondy. Here S silent letter. So the protective action or protecting power of different leophilic soils is expressed in terms of gold number, which is introduced by scientist Zsigmondy. Actually, gold number concept is not in textbook, not in syllabus, but sometimes in JEE exam they are asking the numerical problems based on gold number. That's why I will discuss gold number problems. Sometimes in JEE exam they are asking. In textbook not there, not in syllabus, but you should practice once. So before discussing the gold number problems, what is meant by gold number? The concept is important. Here a small definition is there. Based on the definition, problems later we will discuss. Gold number. gold number. Short form is GN. What is meant by gold number means the number of, based on the definition, small definition, based on the definition. Sometimes in JEE exam they are asking the problems. What is meant by gold number means the number of milligrams, of protective colloid is nothing but lyophilic colloid. The number of milligrams of protective colloid. The number of milligrams of protective colloid. Protective colloid is nothing but what? Lyophilic colloid. The number of milligrams of protective colloid. Protective colloid is nothing but what? Lyophilic colloid. The number of milligrams of protective colloid, which is just sufficient. The number of milligrams of protective colloid which is just sufficient for the prevention of coagulation of 10 ml of gold sol. So this is also important for numerical problems. So gold number means it is the number of milligrams of protective colloid which is just sufficient for the prevention of coagulation of 10 ml of gold sol when 1 ml of 10% NaCl, when 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution, nothing but electrolyte, when 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution is added to it, it means gold sol. So this is the definition. So anyhow in PUC it is not there, so there is no need to by heart the definition. These values you should remember, then useful for numerical problems. What is meant by gold number? The number of milligrams of protective colloid. Protective colloid is nothing but lyophilic. The number of milligrams of lyophilic colloid which is just sufficient for the prevention of coagulation of 10 ml of gold sol when 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution is added to it. For understanding the definition, a small diagram I will consider. According to definition, how much volume of gold sol we are considering? Gold sol is nothing but lyophilic sol. 10 ml of gold sol. That's why the name came as gold number. Now I am considering 10 ml of gold sol. 10 ml of gold sol. To this 10 ml of gold sol, if you are adding 1 ml of, it is an electrolyte, 10% NaCl solution, it is an electrolyte, immediately coagulation taking place. To the 10 ml of gold sol, directly if you are adding 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution, immediately coagulation taking place. In order to prevent the coagulation, again I am repeating, to the 10 ml of gold sol, directly if you are adding 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution, immediately coagulation takes place because the electrolyte is adding. In order to prevent the coagulation of this 10 ml of gold sol, how many milligrams mg, how many milligrams of lyophilic sol we should add? In order to prevent the coagulation of gold sol, how many milligrams we should add? That number of milligrams added is nothing but gold number. That number of milligrams of lyophilic sol added known as gold number. So again I am repeating, to the 10 ml of gold sol, directly if you are adding 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution, coagulation taking place. We have to prevent the coagulation. In order to prevent the coagulation of 10 ml of gold sol, how many milligrams of lyophilic sol should be added? That milligrams is nothing but gold number. So this is the definition of gold number. So while solving the numerical problems, we should consider milligrams of lyophilic sol and 10 ml of gold sol. this 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution, that you should remember. So milligrams of lyophilic salt we should consider, and 10 ml of gold salt and 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution. So these three parameters you should remember, problems that easy. So lyophilic salt amount is expressed in milligrams, gold number always expressed in milligrams, and while solving the problems, how much volume of gold salt we should consider? 10 ml of gold salt we should consider. How many ml of electrolyte should be added? 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution should be added. So for understanding purpose, here some examples I will write. Different lyophilic salts are having different gold numbers. Here a small note point you should remember. Note. This is important. Smaller the gold number, smaller the gold number, smaller the gold number, greater is smaller the gold number of lyophilic salt, smaller the gold number of lyophilic salt, smaller the gold number of lyophilic salt, greater is its protective action, greater is its protective action or protective power, both are same. Protective power. Smaller the gold number, greater is the protective power. Therefore, very important this theory based relation. How gold number and protective power related? Inversely. Gold number is inversely proportional to protective power. Most important. Gold number is inversely proportional to protective power. Nothing but protective action. Both are same. Protective action. Very important. This. Gold number and protective power is inversely related. For understanding purpose, I am considering 10 ml of gold salt in both cases. 10 ml of gold salt. Here also 10 ml of gold salt. Just for understanding purpose, here we are adding two lyophilic salts, lyophilic salt A and lyophilic salt B. These are lyophilic salts. For this lyophilic salt A, gold number is, just for understanding purpose, gold number is 1. For this lyophilic salt B, gold number is 10. According to definition, what is meant by gold number? The number of milligrams of lyophilic salt is required for prevention of coagulation. Here gold number 1. Hence, in order to prevent the coagulation of 10 ml of gold salt, just 1 milligram is enough. So in order to prevent the coagulation, here how much is enough? Just 1 milligram enough. In order to prevent the coagulation, here how many milligrams is required? 10 milligrams is required. So here coagulation taking place, here also coagulation taking place. In order to prevent the coagulation, here we should add more amount. Whenever if you are adding more amount, its protecting power is less. More amount if you are adding is protecting power is less. Here just by the addition of 1 milligram, immediately coagulation taking place. Just by addition of 1 milligram, coagulation taking place means it has more protecting power. Just by the addition of 1 milligram, coagulation prevented. Coagulation prevented means power is more. In order to preventing coagulation, here we should add more amount of B. More amount is adding means power is less. Therefore, gold number and protecting power how related? Inversely. So this relation also you should remember, very important. Sometimes in JEE exam, 4 colloids they will give, A, B, C, D, lyophilic salts they will give. For the 4 lyophilic salts, gold number they will give, and they will ask which has more protecting power and which has less protecting power. Gold number and protecting power are inversely related. Here some examples I will write. Gold number, there is no need to by heart. Gold numbers examples I will write. number examples. Lyophilic soul and gold number and protective power or protective action, comparison of protective power. So this protective power is nothing but inversely proportional to gold number. Protective power or protecting power is inversely proportional to gold number. Hence indirectly here third column is nothing but reciprocals. Third column is nothing but reciprocals. Protecting power and gold number how related? Inversely reciprocals. So here different lyophilic souls are having different gold numbers. So that examples here we will consider gelatin. It is one of the lyophilic soul. 0.0052 to 0.01. So in order to prevent the coagulation of gold soul, 0.0052 to 0.01 milligrams of gelatin should be added. Now protecting power is nothing but reciprocal of gold number. Therefore 1 by 0.05 is nothing but 200. 1 by 0.01 is nothing but 100. So these are the reciprocals. Gelatin. Next, casein. Here 0. So first one gelatin. Gelatin value what? 0. There is no need to by heart the values. At least examples you should remember. 0.005 to 0.01. Here casein present in the milk. 0.012 to 0.02. Reciprocal of 0.01 is nothing but 100. Reciprocal of 0.02. 1 by 0.02 is nothing but 1 by 2 into 10 power minus 2. 100 by 2, 50. Therefore here protecting power is 50. Gelatin protecting power is 200. Casein protecting power is 100. Here more protecting power because less gold number. Comparatively here less protecting power because of more gold number. Inversely related. Reciprocals we should consider. Third one hemoglobin. Hemoglobin 0.03 to 0.07. Reciprocal. So 100 by here 1 by 0.03 is nothing but 1 by 3 into 10 power minus 2. 100 by 3. 100 by 3 means roughly 33. Here 100 by 7 roughly 14. 14 sevens are 98. So 33 to 14. Next starch. 20 to 25. 20 to 25. So 20 to 25 means 1 by 20. 1 by 20 means what? 0.5 by 1 by 25 means 0.4. 0.5 to 0.4. So these are the lyophilic souls, gold numbers and protecting power. Protecting power and gold number how related? Inversely. Therefore reciprocal of these values. From this table if you are observing, among all these lowest gold number for whom? Gelatin 0.005 and highest protecting power is what? 200. So starch protecting power is 0.5. Starch protecting power very less, 0.5 to 0.4. Gelatin protecting power is very high, 200 to 100 times, while gold number is less. From this table also we can conclude that gold number always inversely proportional to protective power or protecting action. Very, very important. And one small note you should remember, among all the souls, lyophilic souls, gelatin has more protecting power. Gelatin has more protective power or protecting power. Gelatin has more protecting power due to less gold number. So there is no need to by heart these values because the values are experimental values. At least this relation you should remember. gold number and protecting power are inversely related. So this is about gold number concept. Next, numerical problems based on gold number. So lastly, 1 minute. Starch gold number what? 20 to 25 and reciprocal values 1 by 20. 1 by 2 means 0.5, by 10 means 0.05, sorry, 0.05 to 0.04. 1 by 25, 1 by 25 reciprocal. Numerator and denominator multiplied by 100. How many times it will goes? 4 times it will goes. 25 into 400. 4 by 100, 0.04. 0.04. Sorry, last one, starch values. So gold number correct only. Starch gold number is 20 to 25 and protective power is, this is nothing but reciprocal of gold numbers. Reciprocal of gold numbers. Sorry, this we have to change. So reciprocal of 20 means 0.05. Reciprocal of 25, 0.04. Instead of 0.5 to 0.4, we have to change as 0.05 to 0.04. Now we will discuss the numerical problems. So numerical problems based on gold number. Numerical problems based on gold number. So especially in JEE exam they are asking numerical problems based on gold number. First one, the coagulation of 100 ml, the coagulation of 100 ml of a colloidal solution of gold is completely prevented by the addition of 0.25 grams of starch, 0.25 grams of starch to it before adding 10 ml of 10% NaCl solution, 10 ml of 10% NaCl solution. Find out the gold number GN, gold number of starch. Find out the gold number of starch. So again I am repeating, what is meant by gold number? Anyhow, definition not important. While solving the numerical problems based on gold number, the amount of lyophilic soul like starch should be in milligrams. While solving the numerical problems based on gold number, amount should be in milligrams. Here a small note I will write. While solving the numerical problems, amount should be in milligrams, number of milligrams, and 10 ml of gold soul according to definition, and 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution. Number of milligrams of Lyophilic soil. Here lyophilic soil is nothing but what? Starch. So this you should remember. Lyophilic amount should be in milligrams. 10 ml of gold soil only we should consider according to definition. And 1 ml of 10% NaCl should be considered according to definition. Therefore, here given data is in terms of grams. Hence, we should convert it into milligrams. Here given data is in terms of grams. Hence, we should convert it into milligrams. Therefore, number of milligrams of starch. Number of milligrams of starch equal to 0.25, here they given in grams, converting into milligrams. 1 gram equal to how many milligrams? 1000 milligrams. 0.25 into 1000 milligrams, that equal to 25 and 1000. Here you will get 250 milligrams. According to given data, these 250 milligrams according to given data, these 250 milligrams of starch is added to 100 ml of gold soil. Is added to 100 ml of gold soap